It's on. In the bottom left, we have our Protoss player. Probably one of the worst days in his esports life. Can he turn it around? He is.
Party.
And in the upper right, perhaps the fan favorite, the Terran legend. His ID is...
MarineKing Prime.
Yep.
All right.
Gas
Very
first.
quick gas. And in fact, an SCV is going out onto the map tasteless, and that probe's going to see it because that's a quick scouting probe. And that actually changed MarineKing's plans because he turned around with that SCV. And now Parting is going to see that quick gas and be like, huh.
Marry him, MarineKing. All right, excellent. Well, that sucks that actually from MarineKing the Parting set the probe out earlier. That's actually totally weird.
Messed with his build a lot. 9 scout. That means that Parting wants to do Nexus first, and he's going to continue to do Nexus first. And in fact, he's killed an SCV now. Wow. Parting taking a nice, strong early lead. And you know what? It's kind of interesting how this is working out because he is going into that Nexus right away, and he's going to have to tech up rather quickly. Whereas MarineKing, though, with this gas first, like let's say that he goes directly into Reactor Hellions, it's a long map, so maybe with a Sim City, Parting could do something about it, but Reactor Hellions would actually be an excellent choice. The thing is, MarineKing has no idea. He doesn't know what's going on. He hasn't scouted at all.
All right, is this probe going to do any more damage? No, it looks like the probe's going to go ahead and leave because, no, it's not. It made it look like he's going to leave, and then he goes and hides in the center right part of the MarineKing Prime's base, excuse me.
You know what? I think MarineKing is reading this really well. He saw how that was a 9 scout. He is going Reactor Hellions because 9 scout for top level Protosses means Nexus first. Because they're trying to figure out what you're doing and what they have to do.
If he sees this coming, which it looks like he will because he's got this probe well hidden over here,
what can he do? Right?
What can he do? Is there a contingency plan here?
You know what? I think he has to make like a really amazing SimCity, and even then, the thing is, on this map at this length, I haven't seen these two builds match up yet. So it's a little bit hard to say, but the Hellions, I mean, he's going to be able to overpower pretty quickly. And behind it, of course, if he could have put a pylon under there.
That would have been huge.
Huge.
Yeah, if he would have pylon under there.
But with the starport coming up right after this, even if he gets a really good SimCity and somehow starts to hold, I mean, Hellions everywhere, man. Marines, too, just everything. Really difficult situation.
Yeah. All right, well, we'll see what he's got. Is he just going to get some Marauders, too? Yeah, he is. Okay, so maybe he can concuss some shells and even do a timing attack after this.
Now, Parting, okay, I like this. He's starting another gate right away. Now, this is a very long map, so the first Stalker is going to be out. He's evacuating his natural, as he should. And notice he is starting to make a good SimCity here.
Yep.
The thing is, it takes Hellions a really long time to actually kill a Nexus. So he's going to utilize the Stalker and its damage and really good building placement to minimize what these can do. But already he can't mine from his natural. So all that's like a giant pylon with Chrono Boost, which I guess actually sounds pretty good when I say it like that. But it costs him a lot of money to get that. So
you are so funny, Artosis, because it actually does sound pretty good when you say it like that.
Yeah.
All right, he's got to be careful.
Yeah. Now, see, this is good micro. And those Hellions, the thing is, eventually they'll get to a number where he might be able to power up this ramp. But with that SimCity, it's going to be hard to actually
much harder.
break through.
I know he's not showing the Marauders. SCV's being pulled.
Ooh. Now, you know what? I think he's going to send those right up the ramp at a mineral patch to try to surround stuff. And
we don't have any sentries out.
No, no sentries.
You can't, like, force field.
Yeah, that's right. And that's going to make... And once those things get surrounded, the Hellions can come in and deal splash damage to everything. There's a lot of them. Uh-oh, probes are going down. Tasteless, this is going to be bad. Parting right now, hunting around down the map. He's going to bring some more probes back up into his main. He sees that something funny's happening. Here come the SCVs.
And do we have any sentries? Any sentries?
No. None.
None.
He's going to have to warp some in, though, if he wants to take this. And he is.
But he's not actually... He didn't actually go for up the ramp. All right, now we got it.
Oh, beautiful force field. And at this point, mining from 2 gases, he already has 3 sentries out. Yep, he'll hold. He'll lose this Nexus, which, that sucks. But
yeah.
you know what? It's better than nothing. And let me see. He does
That's
not.
so funny, though, because MarineKing could have actually gone up there and won the game because there were no sentries out there, but there's no way that he could have known that.
Of course, yeah. It's already been a weird kind of cheesy game. You'd think Protoss would make a sentry just to be safe. Doesn't catch that Hellion. Wants to, but... And now we have Parting with 4 gates and 26 probes only. Getting a Robo. Whereas MarineKing's just expanding with like a funny group of units. In fact, he switched the add-ons so he can go Reactored Marines and Siege Tanks. And that would be perfect to just start making Siege Tanks with Siege Modes, Bunkers, Marines. He's done a good job so far, but the counterattack could be deadly. Now, with this Robo, I'm trying to think what he's going to make with this. I think that he should make a Warp Prism and just go. Like, just run across the map and attack.
You know what, Artosis, you're so smart. I think that's exactly what he should do. Okay, he's coming down the ramp, though, now. And these Hellions are going to have a pretty good angle right now.
Trapping. Beautiful trap there. Going to pick off a lot of these Marauders. And
oh, my God.
Down goes the army of MarineKing.
He actually won that so badly.
Well, yeah.
And then there's a Warp Prism coming up here.
And there you go. That's definitely the right choice, I'd say. Now that's going to allow him to attack multiple locations, so even if MarineKing, like, bunkers on the ground, MarineKing's being so smart, tasteless. We're not showing it yet, but he's making bunkers at the top of his ramp. He's withdrawing his command center. He is going Siege Tanks to Siege Mode. This is 2 top-end players going at it, man.
Yeah.
The decisions, the choices here, amazing by these guys.
Is this enough, though? I mean, it's a huge amount of Protoss stuff coming over here.
It's the best he can do for now.
Yeah.
He better hope it's enough. When Siege Mode finishes, it might be enough.
All right, so he's going to have the probes over here to block at the entrance.
Okay, he lifts those up.
No, he's covering up the depots here with the command
center.
Makes
it harder to target. Repairing as best he can. That Siege Tank dealing massive amounts of damage, even without Siege Mode.
Actually hitting the sentry there.
He floated it over the bunker as well to try to stop it from being targeted down. And actually, MarineKing's fine now, and Parting actually should make a Nexus.
But unfortunately for Parting, guess what? He can't get a probe outside. He walled himself in.
Oh, God, he did.
Parting actually walled himself in.
A Bulldog Rush. What am I seeing?
Is this StarCraft?
And the Bulldog is actually going to win him the game. MarineKing getting ahead of himself, not thinking there'd be a Warp Prism. Nor should he. It didn't look like there was going to be a Warp Prism, but great job here.
All right, so we are going to go into game number 3. A disappointing MarineKing realizing, oh my God, I had it all, but I had them too close. The Zealots actually were dancing for a second.
Yeah, man, it's a party out here. Wowzers. MarineKing actually got into a great position there twice, and Parting with that Warp Prism was able to do it.
I want to go rewind here for a second because there's... I said it once already, but let's just hammer this point home. Parting, because he walled himself in so he wouldn't get counterattacked by Hellions, actually couldn't get a probe out.
Yeah.
So he's like, had stayed in his base and just...
if MarineKing had left his bunkers and not moved his Siege Tanks like way far forward, if he had any idea there was a Warp Prism, then Parting's way behind because he has to kill that pile and then get out, and all his units are up front. Wow. Crazy game. This is a day of crazy games.
Actually, the games have been amazing today.
July, whatever this is now declared Crazy Games Day.
All right. By the way, guys, when Artosis said Bulldog Rush, that's from StarCraft 1. That's actually where you get a bunch of Zealots, put them in a shuttle, and then they have their siege tanks and everything, and the turrets set up. Maybe a few spider mines. What you do is you just barrel in there and drop Zealots on top of the siege tanks, and then run in with your Dragoons. And a lot of times you will just snap a Terran in half.
Yeah, it's a very powerful rush. Amazing to see it here, and of course, Parting was a StarCraft 1 pro. And actually, so was MarineKing, and they were both Protosses, so they know all about that.
They know all about that. All right. Now I don't know what to say. Parting played really, really well.
It was a good little
and that was one of those
comeback,
games where there were so many different builds back and forth, so many switch-ups and stuff. I love it.
No, seriously, that was wildness. That game, I wonder what would have happened if Parting had backed up to take Nexus or MarineKing had realized there was a Warp Prism. Because that's what would have had to happen. He would have had to go expand, and then they're like both in these really weird spots. I think MarineKing still had the lead there. I think that was MarineKing's game until he moved forward and canceled his bunkers.
Yeah. Wow.
You know, it's all the robo. He had no idea, because even with an observer, moving the siege tanks up that far was a bad idea.
Right.
And of course, he didn't know there was an observer. There wasn't, but wow. Oh my God.
He just thought it was a standard 4 or 5 gate all in from there.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I think we're going to get this game going. So get ready for our final game of the day. In a short amount of time, we're going to know who goes on to the round of 16 and who is out of GSL Code S and stuck in Code A.